Today's subject is the difference between cofferdams and caissons. In a previous video, I have given the definition and explanation of what is called cofferdam and also caissons too. So now the difference between cofferdam and a caisson we can see in this video. Caisson is actually a permanent structure, and the purpose of caisson is to place the structural reinforcement in a particular position. That is the main purpose of caisson. Especially all these things are used in waters. Okay, if it is a watery ground, then or if it is in the if the foundation is in the water locked area, then we are using caissons or cofferdams. So caisson is a permanent structure. It will be a part of the substructure. But when cofferdam is not a permanent structure, it is a temporary structure. It will never be a part of the structure that is going to be built there. And cofferdam purpose is to make space for the construction in a particular area where the foundation is going to happen. So it creates space, and it is a temporary structure. And once the structure is over, then we can take off the cofferdam. And these cofferdams can be removed, as like I said before. This is used in a place where the sheet piles can be driven into. That means the ground is good enough for the sheet piles to be driven into the ground. But if the area where the ground is full of boulders, and if it is not good enough for the sheet piles to be driven into it, then we are going for caissons. For if it is caisson, then it also depends upon the area and also the depth up to which the foundation have to go. If it is a caisson work, then the area may be very less, and the depth we have to go for will be very high. So in that case, we have to go for caisson. And if the area is very large and if it is a shallow foundation, then it is good to go for cofferdams. And where another thing is that, especially the foundations for piers and abutments for bridges, dams, etc., we are usually going for cofferdams. And if it is for the if it happens in the sea or backwaters, that means the area, if it is in the sea or backwaters where water will be very high, the volume of water will be very high, and also these caissons are going for that type of area, for especially in backwaters and sea. And these caissons are also using in the foundation of piers and abutment of bridges. So sometimes in some special cases, there is a combination of caisson and cofferdams happens. And caissons actually happens, we are making it below big piers. Okay, when there is a pier, you mean we have to know that there are caissons beneath that. But cofferdam is entirely different. It makes space for the construction to happen. So this is the difference between cofferdam and caisson. But comparatively, cofferdam is a bit expensive. It depends upon the area of construction and up to a vast scale of construction. So that we need to make clear a large area for the construction to happen means the expense will be high. So we can't say that for this particular area it is good to go for cofferdam or caissons, but it depends upon the area, and we have to analyze the area and to analyze the soil, analyze the depth of the soil up to which cofferdam can be a possibility or not. If not, we have to go for caissons only. Like I said before in another video, when you are driving the steel sheets into the ground, you have to see the water permeability of that particular ground. If the ground is good enough to be driven by the sheet piles to a certain depth where the water is not permeable, that the water will not rotate from the water on the left side or outside of the cofferdam will not come into the inside of the cofferdam through down because of the water permeability. If it is not there, if it is not the ground is not that much permeable, then we can go for cofferdams. If it is permeable and if that is not a solution, then of course you need to go for caisson structures. So these are the main important difference between caisson and cofferdam. Let us again have a summary of this thing. The first one is a permanent structure. Caisson is permanent structure which will be a part of the substructure footing afterwards. And cofferdam is a temporary structure which will never be a part of it. After the work, we can take it off. And then uh, the purpose of the caisson is to place the foundation in a correct position in water. That is the purpose of caisson. But cofferdam just remove the water from the area and to make possible construction in a reasonably dry area it gives. And then coming to caisson, the construction not on dry riverbed, and it is launched or floated to the site of the work. The caisson can be launched from a different site, or it can be floated to a particular area, and then it can be sunken down to that particular area. But this cofferdam is a thing which we have to construct the area around the construction area. They construct this cofferdam around the construction site. Then the fourth one is, it is preferred the area is small, and like I said before, when the area is small and the depth is high, we have to go for caisson, and when the area is high and the depth is shallow, then we have to go for cofferdam. Then when the foundation of the soil is have some boulders or it is very hard, so the sheet piles cannot go down, then we have to go for caisson. If not, we can go for cofferdam. And then caissons are used in backwaters and sea, and is also used for foundations of piers, abutment of bridges, while cofferdam is also can be used for the foundation of piers and abutment of bridges, dams, etc. So these are the difference. I will come with another video with a new subject. Till then, goodbye. Thank you very much.